Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Gord King here with Hellblade, Senua Sacrifice, a game I have never played before but heard is quite good. Hope you're all having yourself a fine day. It's a Monday, which, you know, that's everybody's favorite day of the week, I'm sure. So we're going to spend it in proper Monday fashion, playing a game about mental illness. What could be more Monday than that?
Doesn't matter.
Does it not?
You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. You're safe with me. Let me tell you about
She sounds happy.
her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew. She sounds happy.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she know coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him.
Alrighty. I guess we are underway. It actually says at the beginning of this game, it's best
How rude of me.
experience through
I
headphones.
told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around
Oh, you're not
since
kidding,
the
Vex.
tragedy.
This is already quite beautiful.
Quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've
And this is a PS4
I think
era.
darkness
This is
changed
previous
her.
console
Something
era.
changed
Crazy.
her.
2017, I think.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell.
Look,
Yeah, the headphones are actually really enhancing this because
see it too.
it's like I hear all these whispers around me. It's like, ooh, neat.
It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog.
I mean, truth be told, there are games
Hells.
that are over a decade old, well over a decade old, like pre-2010s. Well, maybe a game that comes to mind, but if you watch the cutscenes from Metal Gear Solid 4, they outpace a lot of modern games. I mean, even just the in-game graphics look absolutely sensational. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 4, for all of its faults, is gorgeous to look at, and there's a lot of games that haven't gotten up to that level, which is kind of pathetic.
Here they
What's
lie,
up, Cannoli?
rotting in the fields and
Did
rivers.
Ninja Theory just make a PS5 game that was Ghost of Tsushima type game? I think so. Was that Ronin? Was that the one they made?
They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
This is what would happen to Aloy from Horizon
They're watching.
if she had like Furiosa's upbringing.
They're watching her. They're watching her.
You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
They must have met a man named Vlad, and he didn't like him.
What is she thinking? I can tell you.
That looks painful. Ouchie.
Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger.
This is some of the weirdest Pride Month decorations I've seen.
Try and ignore it. Turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
Senua, performed by Melina Jargans. Hello, love it. It's crazy how people are still split on this game, and the new one. And the new one both are visually impressive, and the audio with headphones on is quite amazing. So it's still a walking simulator, though. I mean, I don't mind a walking simulator if it's compelling.
Far deeper.
I mean, to me, it's just an interactive story. Maybe it's low on gameplay, maybe. I don't know. But inherently, I don't mind that. Yeah, people thought Death Stranding was amazing, and I hated it. Well, Death Stranding has plenty of detractors too. That's similarly a polarizing game. I'll walk through a good story. Yeah. Just depends. How good is the story? Shield Wall, how you doing?
What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back.
Bliggers suck off The Last of Us, but hate this.
No one will ever know.
Look, I mean, I like the first Last of Us game, but if people were being honest with themselves,
There's no going back.
that story's like a 7 out of 10. It's not It's not like the best story in gaming ever. It's good. It's not like amazing.
That conspired to cause so much suffering.
I've been good, Shield Wall. How you
There's
been?
nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to.
Exactly. Yeah, The Last of Us. It's a really good game, but it's overrated. It's highly overrated. The Last of Us isn't even Naughty Dog's best property. Uncharted is significantly better than any Last of Us game. I would play all of the Uncharted Nathan Drake games before
Use your eyes.
before The Last of Us.
She can't focus. Why can't she focus? Take a close
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there.
Aw,
They
man.
say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate. But gods and the living will follow this path. Do not forget my stories, Senua.
Am I playing this on my new PC? No, this is still PS5.
From hell, and your
I'm still,
fate lies there.
I get my first parts for my PC today, but they're going to be coming pretty much between today and Friday.
Follow this path.
So I won't even be able to start putting it together probably till next Monday, or maybe Sunday, I guess I could start, assuming I have everything.
And down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river.
Yep, this is on the PlayStation.
Covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Ah, so this game is... it's all Norsey. Taking care of family stuff, but I'm back this week. Nice.
Darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers. Like a pack of wolves on a hunt.
I haven't finished Hellblade 2 because I was so deep into Furiosa, but so far it's a level up in every aspect from the first. Oh, nice. Just like Furiosa, huh? No, I'm just kidding. Maybe that's how they should have done Furiosa's backstory. They should have made it a video game. Yeah, I'll bet, Shield Wall.
Not this time.
I'm glad to hear the family's well.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
It was supposed to be an anime that came out before Furio. Oh,
What was
That could have been good. Nice and short.
The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost. Where are you?
Yeah, I've heard Silo's pretty good. I'm actually wanting to check that out.
He's there, you know. There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Matt Dillon?
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. But his soul is in Helheim. His soul still lives. She needs to save his soul. She wants his soul to be at peace. She needs to lay him to
Oh, that's cool. Your brother's visiting. That's nice.
She can know where you
Bridge
are.
to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too.
Just curious if there's anything out and about that you look for, or...
That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it.
I thought she was looking at a Wilson. I mean, a severed head and a volleyball. I mean, at the end of the day, talking to them, similar function. I mean, I guess fish won't eat a dead, they won't eat a volleyball, so I guess there's a little bit of difference, but beyond that... I'm pretty sure that's what the WNBA would use if they were given the choice. Forget a basketball. Let's use a man's head.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
Those ruins all tell parts of the same story. Cool. It's meant to complement everything Senua experiences. Neat.
That's the way.
Well, seeing as how they're all whispering in my head, maybe this is what it's like to think you're a woman. It's like I'm hearing the thoughts of a woman. Maybe I'll understand women better as I play this game. Like Vex, like when you're like when you were younger and you were like on a date with a fella, or even your future husband.
Why did she do that?
As you were like,
Go back now.
as you all were talking
This is it.
and like going over various subjects, if you said something that was pretty right, were you hearing little voices in your head saying, "That's it, that's it, that's it, that's the way"? Or like when you started to go with him towards this car, did you hear something like, no, why doesn't she turn back? Love it? How about you? Is that how it goes? It's dangerous. Touch it. Okay, I do believe that goes through women's heads. It's dangerous. Touch it.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Please let the bastards catch me again.
Oh my goodness.
Wait. Who are you? It's just a memory.
Drew? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen.
Where's the cheesecake? Anyone can sleep. That would be great if this game was all about this woman just trying to get to like the Cheesecake Factory. But this is how she sees her journey.
Drew is my tree.
Like her car like went out on her and she has to walk there. And so in her mind, this is that experience.
In this life and the next, I will tell you.
How you doing, Jacob?
Stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend.
Now, if anyone happens to be worried that I'm missing out on story stuff by talking to you all, just know that generally in story-based games like this, I do a second playthrough on my other profile. That way I'm not talking and I can actually experience the story fully.
I can see why.
So,
Find one like it to open the gate.
okay, so I have to find something like that to open the gate. Exactly. This is just some homeless bum asking for change. Okay, so these are all Cheesecake Factory symbols. The plot of the game is 1,000 times better than A Quiet Place. Quiet Place was an interesting rewatch. It's probably the 4th time I've seen it. And it's one of those movies where it's like, I like it, but it's bad. That's probably the best way I can describe it. I don't dislike the movie. I like watching it. I like what they're going for. But it's not a good movie. It's goofy. And that little girl. My gosh. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
It's near. Look towards the gate. And the gate will open.
I did not care for A Quiet Place. It's understandable. Yeah, it's thematically strong, but boy, there's a lot of problems. It has so many issues.
Go through the gate.
Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It worked.
There's so many calories behind this door.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen.
That's
Learned
interesting.
their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away.
Pops wants to defend it tonight. Yeah. I had a feeling he probably liked it.
But we're always here.
Seems like the controls in some ways are similar to Hitman.
I guess it's the
Which,
same.
by the way, if you haven't played the Hitman World of Assassination trilogy,
Stand on the edge.
highly recommend.
It's going to be
It's
okay.
sensational. And I was never a big
You know
Hitman
that
fan
death
before
is
that.
near, waiting for you to
I
make
played
that
half of it. Oh.
little slip. You can't just wish things away.
He went and found a better looking woman. You're like, why'd you leave Senua? It's like, my gosh. It's like, have you seen how dramatic she gets when we go to the Cheesecake Factory? Holy crap. I'm playing the Mad Max game. It's good, but it could have been so much better. Yeah, I agree. I like it. It's fun. But it needed some tightening up and some variety to it, but it's a solid game. I just got a trophy. Yeah, it's very easy.
Look at it.
You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him.
Like, Hela is the manager of the Cheesecake Factory.
Someone's here.
She's like, this half-rotten goddess who lords over the Cheesecake Factory.
You took him from me.
I haven't played Among Us either.
I beg you. Let him go.
The Fenrir battle is lit. Neat.
I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
I could make a joke here, but it would be very racist. Oh no. I don't know the controls. Hang on. I probably should. Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's I'm so used to the triggers being. All right. So R1 is block. Okay.
It's nearly over. Finish it.
Hosty would hate this. Ow.
So weak we can see it.
Uh-oh. This is that time of the month, isn't it? Oh no. I'm turning blacker. No. That's not creepy looking at all.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold.
Oh no.
It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her.
That's what Michael Jackson did like every night for like 35 years.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
The dark rot will grow each time you fail. What, Beat? If the rot reaches Senua's head, her quest is over. Ah, interesting. All progress will be lost. Oh my goodness. No, I mean try to scratch that dark away.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her.
That's what Matt Dillon taught me.
With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow. Whatever the cost.
Alright, love it. You have a good one.
The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
I mean, in this case of Jacob, it makes perfect sense for it to be dark and lifeless. I mean, it's a pretty dark story.
She has to fight two gods first. Two gods? Two gates.
Two gates.
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains.
Oh my goodness.
Follow the path to Valravn and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Neat. Like Detroit? Yes. Well, this game is meant to look pretty mental, to be honest. And it's not all black. It's just tinted dark. I mean, she's heading into Spooky Town, so it makes sense for her. Alright, see ya, Shield Wall. Let's see, oh, it's over here.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness. And all his sons and grandsons were dark after him.
Wow,
Of his
racist.
daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Just think, if the Vikings had stuck around long enough and, like, run Hollywood, Marlon Brando would have been playing the All-Father instead of the Godfather. Ah, no problem, Jacob. This is a representation of Disney jangling keys.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
It's a door. No, it's not. Push this. Push it. Push it down. She did it.
See, that feels like likely what goes on in a female's head anytime they, like, open a door, they achieve something, they have these little voices going, she did it! She did it! It's like, oh my gosh.
Something else different. Chain. What's different? Can you see it?
This is...
She can't see it. Why can't she see it? Look how much it's changed.
That's creepy. I feel like there's something to this. I don't know what. Wait a minute. Oh, that's cool.
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
That's a pretty neat mechanic. I liked that.
Senua never could close her eyes. However hard she tried. Begged.
Open sesame.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Uh-oh. That's spooky, man.
He's down. Finish it. Your training.
Yay, I did it.
The Northmen will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
That's unfortunate.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth. Look how much it's changed. It's all different.
Alright, so align the ravens. I hope she washes her hands before eating cheesecake. I hope so too.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Getting the notion that's these, and I'm trying to line up, but it might be from the other side. Can I go up top of these? Oh wait. Here we go. Here we go. Ta-da!
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something huge shifted.
Can't you feel it? Alright. We are on.
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An lost world where the forest itself is watching.
I thought this was Xbox exclusive. It is not. I think it was for a little while, but no. They put this on PlayStation a little while back. This is Hellblade 1. Yeah, that's how I'm playing it right now, with the headphones. Let's see.
Another gate.
Another gate.
You know what to do.
Stay back. You have to open it. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen, listen. Don't. Open. You can do it. Don't touch it. Stay back. Come on.
Okay, I have to go through that up there. Unless it's this? I don't think so. I don't see this thing all litty. Do do do. Hey, go under. What you waiting for, lady? Oh. Oh, pooey. Can't open it. Nah. I didn't think this is it. I like how the music just cuts on and off going in there.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Where are they? What does it mean? Line up the ravens.
She can't see.
Look around. Look around. Try to find the ravens.
Line up the ravens.
Line them up. He said to line them up.
Yo, what's going on, Jalen?
Challenge me.
Hello.
He's gone. He disappeared. Where did he go? Where is he? It's all your fault.
Balravan's song. Listen, focus, listen.
You need to focus.
Focus. Fight me! Is she lost? Wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back
Alright, got that opened up.
are forever changed.
Alright, let's head up that ladder. You're stupid.
She can get up now. She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. How can she get up? It must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Balravan's tricking her. Balravan. How can she get up? Wait. It's him.
Dark magic draws her closer.
It's not him. He's helping her. It's not him.
It's a trick.
She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic.
It's an illusion.
What is it?
I hear something.
If you hear the song of Balravan, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
Alright. I like that this game is kind of spooky and weird. That's cool. Push!
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods. Creature in the night.
This game's aesthetics are fantastic, I agree. They are quite good.
Kind
Looks like that's
Cannot see the threat.
the way through. Let's go to the door
Doesn't mean
first.
that it's not already here.
She can't get in. She can't go in there. Baravan, he's there. She has to find another route.
Truth says there's always another route.
Find a way, Senua. Go round. Find your own path. It's a different way.
That's spooky.
End it! End it now. This is nearly the end.
More gore.
Behind you.
Taking on two at once could be a challenge.
Sword. Okay.
Oh. Oh no. I'm blacker. I keep seeing articles about this game and low sales. Well, it is on Game Pass. Also, I'm sure it'll be free on PSN. It probably won't be on free on PSN anytime soon.
Take him down.
Alrighty.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds.
That sounds
Odin and
unhealthy.
his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
But did he die? Alright. Check over here real quick. Ah, that's just the way back through there. I'm not gonna lie, by the way, I have already purchased a 4K digital copy of Godzilla Minus One. It's like I will buy a physical copy as well, but I was like, I want to own this movie in some fashion. And it was in 4K for $15. I was like, yeah, it's worth it.
Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Yep, they do. They have the black and white. Yeah, I like the black and white version of Fury Road. I prefer the color version, but I like the black and chrome edition of Fury Road. I'm sure I'd like the black and white edition of Godzilla as well. I know what I'm likely to prefer, but that's fine. Mulatto-zilla. There's lots of them.
The song. Oh, Raven. About Raven's song. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two. Listen, focus. Listen. It's magic. It's magic.
Listen for the music, I guess.
The forest. Where? Which forest?
First in the wilds.
The wilds.
She left again.
She went to the wilds a long time ago.
Why did she go to the wilds?
She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness.
Did she beat her darkness?
No. It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth helped her.
I usually wait for sales as well. Voodoo's Friday sales help. I can film for $6 just fine with me versus $25. I like the Boy Kills World, but $25. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna. Boy Kills World is fun, but it's not like that's not a movie I'm gonna spend even $15 on. I'll buy that movie when it's $10 or less, maybe.
She thought she'd bring the darkness.
Like I enjoyed it, but it's like a 5 out of 10 movie.
She died. She thought the curse made her tainted. Druth helped her.
But it was enjoyable. That's creepy. It's found a little small town movie theater that's going to be playing the first 3 Star Wars. $5 a ticket. Nice. That's neat. You guys notice certain companies. I've been downloading 4K clips on YouTube for tomorrow's Prestige rewatch. Certain 4K movies are dark, and the comments reflect that. That's cool, Jacob. The shootout scene in Heat looks bad in 4K versus 10. Some 4K transfers are not good. I'll tell you the worst one I've seen. The 4K transfer they did initially for Terminator 2 is really terrible. They did a horrible job with it.
The Ravens. They've gone. No, half of them have gone. They've gone. But where?
Yeah, some 4K transfers are not great. Some are. Some are amazing.
He's not helping.
It really just, it ends up depending on who does it.
Wilds. In the cold winter woods.
Where have they gone?
She no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness.
Yeah, it's... Terminator 2's 4K transfer was terrible.
But she remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become a part of her.
They're saying don't go down now. True Lies in 4K is not so great. What's up with all these bad looking 4K Cameron movies? What the heck? Yeah, it's weird. Sorry, I gotta check something real quick. Okay. A lot of my computer stuff's gonna be here fairly soon, so I'm checking to see if and when it gets delivered during the stream. It'd be neat. So the Crow movie made a few changes from the comic. Anyway, this new movie could be more comic accurate. Could it be more comic and be any good? I mean, I've never read the comics, so I don't know, and I don't put a ton of stock in comic accuracy to begin with. Like, you can be really accurate to your source material and still suck. Especially if your source material sucks. But I don't know how good or bad the Crow comic is, so I have no perspective on it. It may be a really cool comic, it might be a really crap comic, I don't know. Like, a good adaptation can still equal a bad movie. Which a lot of people don't like hearing. But it's true. Ah, let's knock this little bridge down. That's good. Cool. This thing's pointing this way, so it looks like I'm supposed to go in this way. 'The comic is way darker in comparison, yeah. It's been a really long time since I've seen The Crow, so I'm not sure yet how well I'll think it holds up. But I'm very curious. I am quite curious. Alright, so that thing shuts through here. He's a creepy man. %, respective of the comic, which is why it's beloved. Cool. Sure, it also... part of the reason why it's beloved is that a guy kind of died for it. Yeah, exactly, Cannoli. Watchmen made changes, and they were for the better. I think. At least a lot of them. Not every one of them, but a lot of them. I still think that Hallelujah sex scene is one of the cringiest things I've ever seen. That was really, really bad. That was the most Snyderism thing in the entire movie, and it was horrible. And I don't think that Malin Ackerman was a good choice for Silk Spectre. I don't. She's not a good actress, and she sticks out like a sore thumb. Wow. Hallelujah.
The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him. He gave a cry, and gathered them in his mind, and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
Well, there you go. Tell you what, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna use the restroom. I will be back! Alright, sorry about that. I am back. Did you say Drinker uploaded an Attack on Titan thing? Neat. That's cool. Okay, let's see. So I unlocked this. Alright, let's see. What's up, Israel? How you doing? Hinga dinga dargan. Alright, so now I can get on this. Alright, so now there's less ravens, which it occurs to me that that's actually probably a good thing if I want to know which ones to align. So oof. Let's see. Sorry, I was just catching up with the chat. Making sure I'd seen everything. We are good. One thing. Yeah, it's probably...
The ravens.
Yeah.
Where are they going? She did it. Does it?
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her
Yeah, it
own.
makes more sense to get less ravens,
The
so...
further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And in the gloom, the smallest hints
On the
of shape,
gloom.
sound, thought, grew in strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew,
There we go. Yeah.
the darkness had her in its claws.
The gate is open. Open.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness.
when it comes to the darkness.
Yet, will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillion before her time comes?
We have to find Matt Dillion. I wonder how many more of these puzzles are there. Or is this the last one? Oh, he's gone. This looks like an arena.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face
Ah.
his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We
You've
both
got
said
the
that.
sight.
We can fight it together.
Is this Miss Kitty looking for Marshall Dillon and Cheesecake? Probably. Probably. Alright, so sorry. They said this is the final illusion. Let's go up here. This is a short game. Yeah, I've heard it's, what is it, like 5 hours, 7
Speak to the
hours?
truth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called...
Oh, okay, I see what it's, okay. I see what it's opening.
The Northmen captured Finland's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home.
Well, that wasn't
His
very
father
nice.
Burnt to death, but his brother was killed. But he escaped. with
He
sorrow
escaped.
in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth, the man that I am now.
Alright.
And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
Alright. So far, this one seems a little bit more straightforward than the last one. My last comment got removed. Oh no. That's not good. Did you say something horrible? And YouTube was like, oh, that is terribly racist. I made fun of Pride Month. Oh no. It's like, come on, YouTube. We're doing what must be done. What the? Okay, so if I want to get across, there's that. But there's a bridge without it, so... Okay, I get it now. So, I've already opened that bridge up, so... We go through that, as we just did, and now we go back. Okay. Did it. Oh no. What happened? I can die on a puzzle? The heck? What the Hellmans? Okay, so this is where a controller becomes important. I wish they would tell me that. I wasn't sure what was going on there. Da, 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 da.
Broke. The gate is open. Open.
I know it from the wilds.
Birdman.
Come back for me.
Michael Keaton.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, It too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you. I see you now. You led me to the wilds. You trapped me there.
Yeah, jerk. Oh.
Finish this.
Ow. Ow.
Close. She can ignore that. Watch out.
Ow. It is.
She's nearly there. He's gone. They've surrounded her. She's not strong enough. There's another one. Be ready. Defend himself. He's down. Finish it. Finish it. Strike him.
Gotta be careful. Gosh. Have to kill them in a certain order?
End it now. It's nearly the end. They surround you. Focus. It's the only way. Focus. Focus now.
Ow. Did I get him?
You in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time.
Mess him up. Yeah.
Mark of Valravan, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for truth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
Dillion. Dillilin. Dillilu. Isn't it pretty? Alright. Yeah. She's a crazy one. But anywho, so yeah, that was fun. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end this stream here because I actually have a couple of things I'm gonna do here for tonight. But yeah, I know this was a little bit shorter than most streams. This didn't even quite crack 2 hours, I don't think. But that's fine. This is a shorter game, so stretching this one out over a few playthroughs is fine. You know, we're basically trying to build up before the Elden Ring DLC drops, which I can't wait. But yeah, that will wrap it up for today. I will stream this again tomorrow, probably a little bit earlier, around noonish. And yeah, we'll be on Cannoli's MMM stream later, talking A Quiet Place. Also cheery. So if you head over to MMM, we'll see you there tonight. If not, I'll hopefully see y'all here tomorrow. But until then, good night, God bless, and Godspeed.